Good morning and welcome to Norway. Um, we're on the southwest, the southwest side of Norway. There's some people who live right over there. Remember, if you lived here, you'd be home now. And these people live in the midst and mist of all of this. We are back in the Great White North. It's not white at the moment. There's a little snow cap on the other side, but we're headed into a town called Eidfjord. We're going to go see what life for these people is like. And it's all, it's been years and years, many years since I was in Norway. It's such a beautiful part of the world. Scandinavia in general is just so gorgeous and so much bigger. You look on a map and you see Scandinavia and you think, that little bit of a something up there. And they always say, this part of the world, whether it's Denmark or Finland or what have you, is, among the happiest people. And they always give reasons that are socioeconomic or something like that. But I have a feeling that a lot of it has to do with getting up every morning and seeing this kind of beauty around you. How could you not be happy surrounded by, all that Norwegian wood? Let's go see what they got. All right, today we're headed to the beautiful little town here in one of these fjords called Eidfjord. And if you can imagine living in a place like this, it's just so beautiful. It's nothing but beauty. And then nestled in all this beauty, the little town right there. Look at that. Gorgeous. So it's that's where we're headed today. And you can see where it's obviously sea level. And then right up here, if I can screw that, just below those clouds, you still have ice. Right? Snow sitting up there and it melts, heading down in little waterfalls all across here. All this beautiful landscape with some boats to go off and explore and give you an idea of scale. There are a couple of buses. All right, so look, there's a bus and an 18-wheeler, which effectively disappear when you get in this grander scheme of things. Some would say boring, but I mean, if you're going to be boring, this is the way to go. Just gorgeous. All right. This is the cute little town of Eidfjord. And again, the scale is kind of lost. Just like in Antarctica, what I would estimate to be a few hundred feet is probably well over that when you get to the top of those mountains, which are behind the clouds. And the reason I'm walking up here, there are tourist trains you can take every about 15-20 minutes. And when they show up here, they kind of fill the street with tourists. And so what I'm trying to do is go between those trains. And right up here, there is the old church. By old, I mean this thing was built in like 1309, and it's just adorable. It's like 20-something meters long and 11 meters wide. It's just a cute little place where people, in this whole area I'm in right now, would have been covered in the trees you see ahead of you or something like them. And this would be the backdrop. And again, I don't have the stick that holds this thing level, but as you can see, lots of people have lived here for a long time. This graveyard goes around to the left for quite a ways. These are just the oldest ones. But this is, a 900-year-old church. And if I can, I'll get in here so you can see a little bit of it. Something's wrong with the floor, so we can't go all the way in. But I can give you an idea. And this time the lighting really helps, that it adds additional light. See if I can get this in there. And these walls are, I'm going to say, about 3 to 3+ feet thick. Cold winters and some really hard prayers. All right. I ran across another quote. This one's from a French writer, Anatole France. And he said, wandering, which is basically what I'm doing today, reestablishes the original harmony which once existed between man and the universe. When you're in a place like this, where your daily life is spent in the middle of all this beauty that these people's are, a little tiny house like that, it's hard to imagine that you'd ever lose sight of that. I hope these people don't. If they do, we're in trouble. I like this place. If you lived here, you'd be home now. Imagine this were home. For some people, this is home. And for some people, this would just be boring as could be. Wow. So this famous Norwegian, Niels Berg's Lane, died almost 100 years ago. He used to live there. Since then, they added on these couple little shacks, and they keep it for the community. That was what they were instructed to do in his will. He gave it to the community. It's got to be about the best spot you could have here, because it sits here. That's your view. Wow. Would love that to be home.